Hi. How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having a good day. A good Tuesday. Hi, X-Dude. Hi, Crovan. Hi, Marin. Hi, Tomo. Hi. I'm gonna hear you're doing awesome, X-Dude. I hope you all are doing alright. I'm doing alright. Today was a very average day. I had a very good dinner. My brother bought a metric shitload of steaks at Costco. And I asked him to cut me a smaller one, and I had it today, and it was very tasty. I mean, who doesn't like steak? So thank you to him. But I've been chill. I have been thinking about girls kissing all day. That's pretty much all I've been thinking about. I don't know why, but it's where my head's at. Fair thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just where my brain's at. And who can blame me? Oh, lordy. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a lozenge. Also, excuse me in advance if I burp. I am having a soda. The soda today is a Bart's root beer. These lozenges are so fucking bad. They taste abysmal. They're so bad. I will just stick to the mint from here on out. Notice they're bad? Yeah, I know. YouTubes are awful. They're awful. Hi, Aki. Hi. How are you? I hope you're having a good Tuesday. I just mentioned that all I've been thinking about today is girls kissing, and who can blame me, am I right? Having a good day, just grinding Terra? Hell yeah. I hope you're having lots of fun with it. I hope it's going well. Today we're playing Phoenix Wright. Hopefully we'll be putting Mr. Red White behind bars. I am sure he will look much better in an orange jumpsuit. Fucking stupid ass color puns. The color thing is very funny. The game has been fun. I'm very much looking forward to seeing like where it goes. Like, I get the suspicion that there's going to be like some underlying meta plot. I don't know how else to put it, but I'm thinking that not all the cases are going to, like, obviously the first two are related to each other. I'm guessing that like they can't have all the cases be related to each other, but I'm guessing that there's going to be a through line. And I'm wondering what that might be. So, we'll see. I wanted to talk about something, and I cannot for the life of me remember what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Konami? Oh my god, don't get me started on Konami. Oh my god. So, in case you hadn't seen, Konami has once again destroyed the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, but there was a caveat. About an hour ago, they reverted the change. I don't know how to put this. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, they play best of 3 matches. And those matches go for 45 minutes. And at the end of the 45 minutes, they call time in the round. And currently, once time has been called, with the current, if you're still playing, the current player's turn is turn 0, right? And then you play 3 turns. So, like, your opponent gets a turn. Like, if you're turn 0, right? Your opponent gets a turn, you get a turn, and then your opponent gets another turn. And at the end of those 3 turns, the player with the lower life loses. So if you have higher life, you win. And so... Wait, they don't do the turns in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, do they? I think it's up till end of phase now. I don't remember. Either way. They changed the time rules this morning to not be time rules. I don't know how to put this. But they didn't announce this change. They did not announce this change at all. What happened was, the next regional had an updated FAQ. And in the FAQ, they go over, like, end-of-match procedures and stuff like that for the regional. And that regional had different time rules than, you know, past ones. And so people were like, oh, they've implemented new time rules, even though Konami had not announced anything. Because that's what the website said. And the time rules were that you had 50 minutes instead of 45, and once time was called, no player could take any actions, and if neither player had won by the time called, and I mean won the match, won the best of 3 in its entirety, both players would receive a double loss. Which is absurd. Yeah, yep. So, if you were winning, right? If you were 1-1, your opponent could, in theory, you know, play at a normal speed, because there are slow play rules in Yu-Gi-Oh! Play at a normal speed and take forever, drawing out Game 2, especially if they knew that they were going to lose Game 2, so that both players would get a double loss. Like, you could be up 1-0 and still lose, which is insane. No, what they did was they nixed drawing. So what this does is that you can no longer, because both players get a double loss, you cannot draw anymore. And the reason that's good is that you can't draw is because players on the bubble for, like, Top Cut are incentivized to draw. Because if you go, like, X of 2 and 1, your tiebreakers in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are better than, like, regular X of 2s. Like, I don't know how it works, but it's, like, some stupid thing where, like, if you're on the bubble, like, players would, it's illegal to do so, right? You cannot intentionally make a draw, but that's really hard to catch, and so they would just, like, intentionally make a draw anyways, even though it's quote-unquote cheating. So that way they would make Top Cut. Which this would eliminate, but the issue is that it can lead to situations where people will maliciously give other players game losses because even though they're losing, they can still make the other player lose. Like it was very, very dumb. Um, and and there's like a million reasons why that should never be the case, right? Like, I could foresee a world where like a player is winning, and their opponent just dislikes them for whatever reason, and even they're like, well, I'm losing anyway, I'm taking you down with me. But there's also like the whole like thing with like social pressure and stuff like that, where it's like, if you're up a game, you like, and you're like clearly winning game 2, uh like players will just be like, hey, and like if you're nearing time, a player would just be like, hey, we're nearing time, like I'm clearly winning, just quit, like just scoop, just scoop. And they're like, obviously, like that whole thing can lead to scenarios where like, if you're playing against someone who's a a more famous player, then maybe they have a crowd around them, and those people are all like telling you to scoop. Like there's like a whole like social aspect of like incentivized scooping now, like, and pressuring your opponents to scoop so that before time, so that neither like someone comes away with a win. It's a whole rigmarole, and I found out like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes before stream that like an hour ago they reverted to the old time rules. They changed the FAQ again, not having announced the change at all to begin with. So, like, who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's just like, another reason to play Alestrals. Speaking of which, Alestrals came out today. It's in open beta now. You can download it on Steam. Alestrals Clash. So, if you need a card game, I recommend that one. Because that game, it's all free. You get all the cards for free, and you will always have all the cards for free, and all the monetization is just in cosmetics. So, that's a thing. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around Konami. They're a bad company, and they suck, and they can go fuck themselves. I don't know. But, anyways, let's play some Phoenix Wright. Fuck Konami. I have been jamming out to this. Seems like a great company you have running your TCG. Yeah. I have been listening to this. This theme song goes so hard. It's just like so entertaining. Is the volume okay? I think this might be one of the best songs. It's just like the theme. If volume's okay, we will just go. Where are we? We're doing this one? Yeah. Yes. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. So, quick recap. Our mentor, Maya? Maya? One of them is named Mia, one of them is named Maya, and I don't remember which one is which. Was murdered and the younger sister is accused, and we are defending her. And we know the murderer is Red White. He is a too real character who is actually probably real. He owns an information company where they buy information and run targeted advertising. I mean, anyways, they blackmail people. They use the information to blackmail people. Instead of targeted advertising. And Red White was involved in the murder case that Mia and Maya Faye's mother was a part of as like a fortune teller. And so he has dirt on the lawyer, Grossberg, I think his name is. And yeah. Here he has now murdered someone. I'm surprised he murdered Mia, because he doesn't seem like the type to get his hands dirty. Like, he's very clearly, like, pressured. Excuse me. Cops and lawyers and, like, the justice system. That he could just have someone murdered. I don't know. It seems very strange that he murdered her himself. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Wait, does it? Odd, I feel like we don't have a lot of... I feel like we don't have a lot of, Oh, hey, it's Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Why is he in the defendant lobby? What? I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. Ah, corruption! We love corruption. What, so I have the judge in his pocket too? I mean, obviously. Although, why would the beard... What do you guys think that Red White has on the beard man? The beard judge who remains unnamed. It has not, I don't know, it hasn't, like, I haven't not noticed that the judge is just named Judge. Judge doesn't have a name. And clearly Red White's got something on him. And the chief prosecutor, who we haven't met. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? On. How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? God, he does look, like, conflicted. Like, angry. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. Then why are you doing your job? Why are you a prosecutor? What the fuck? All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. Okay. That's kind of fucked. You should just pursue the truth. What? Okay. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. What? Phoenix, you know, he doesn't know him. What? Didn't he not know who Edgeworth was last time? Am I confused about something? Didn't he, like, specifically not know who Edgeworth was when Edgeworth was being introduced? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Gaming, hi Squish, hi. How are you? We're playing Phoenix Wright. We started last week, and we did the intro, and some of this case. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. Oh wait, I forgot about that. Maya was declared innocent, right? She was like released and we're on trial now? What? Okay, let's do this. I forgot about that, like, point. Crime number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, they will hear the testimony of the witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. Where the fuck is our opening statement? Excuse me? Why didn't Judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. I mean, sure, why not? Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Troy is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion would be all that would be needed. Okay, that's just not how that works, though. Oh my god. This is a sham of a court. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. The bow. I guess to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. For someone he said his name is Red White of Blue Corp, and he likes the color blue. Why is he pink? He's pink and purple. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Cam. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. What? What the fuck? Because you can get pink from mixing red and white, I guess? I guess. My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanco Nino. What the fuck? His friends call him White Boy? What the fuck? Okay. I am the CEO, or to use the more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewaller Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. May I begin your testimony? I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Because it's a video game, and you're the main character. Ho ho ho! Hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, classic red, white, and blue over here, insisting that we fear God. This is too real. It's still too real. Let him have it, Phoenix. Thanks, Maya. Witness his account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Okay, we know that's incorrect, right? Do we have... Where is the guy's testimony? We need, we know this is a lie already because of the bellboy's testimony, but I don't see it in our inventory, so fuck us, I guess. I heard bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look across at the building across the way. It was then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss A over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Things occurred as you testified that our friend the defendant is guilty. Immediate. No rebuttal whatsoever. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. We're going to be doing a lot of pressing here. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely... God, this guy needs to speak better. Perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. Happened soon after the emergency service arrived. Is there any reason why we shouldn't press further? True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? Reading some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across the... Yes. It's the only window. Now you were reading papers? Correct. Gatewater is a businessman's hotel. I'm a very businessman who had business to do. Bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. So you're reading papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I'm no snoop, peeping out of windows at night. Spiky-haired. Oh, okay. That man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly said that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. This fucking guy. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? We've already established that the judge is on red-white's side. I care not. I will answer the questions. Lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she had tapped the phone of this Fey woman. Make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Wow, that seems too real. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. You could change your new testimony to reflect that new detail. Okay, that's what we needed. And you gave chase. Alright, present. May testimony. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? So the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here. The victim was here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh my god. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. That's because you're the fucking killer, dude. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. He really did see the victim run left. So you did witness killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right, because Mr. White saw it from a different angle, the opposite side from where the killer was standing. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, it does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would have explained their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? So what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? He was not in the hotel. Where could he have been? In the law offices of Feinco, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. I'm going to show the court where he was standing. Oh, this is supposed to be from the, for the DS stylus. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. And? Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh ho ho! Rise with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? This court, they're like, always like, hey, I want to keep testifying. I want to re-testify. I'm just like, that's not how that works. It's very funny. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw, you see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be crossing in? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Let's see how much of this we have, because I'm pretty sure she was killed by a single blow. Died from a blow by a blunt trauma. And then you hit her savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, you ran to the right. Chase her and deliver the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. So you're watching both times? I think we're going to present on this statement. This one. From a blow by a blunt project. Like, we don't have anything else, really. I mean, there's also this. It says she dodged an attack. I mean, let's just try this. Let's start here. The victim died from a single blow. Okay, yeah, okay. It was this. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. Emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. God, he's so sheepish now. Why is he so sheepish? For someone whose, like, whole shtick is, like, lying and blackmailing, you'd think he would just, like, lie all the time, and, like, regardless of what people say, he'd be like, you're wrong. You know? Regardless. But here he's just, like, shy. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment I saw Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. for the next moment. How can he see the light stand? Let me double check here. The light stand is out of view. I'm just going to present this. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. Wright? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when you did see the stand, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that is from inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah. It's so over the top. This was, like, rather simple. I was expecting it to be more complicated than this. Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? Wait. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo. Confess that you had placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished member of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I don't really like where this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? Question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. I mean, he literally said earlier that he didn't do it. That she, quote-unquote, acted independently, I believe was his, phrasing. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I briefed Faye & Co. law offices. That's when I saw that cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain what this means to the court what this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He's determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. Wright had been in office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed to be baseless conjecture it is. Okay, well, again, Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. Excuse me. Can we get his earlier testimony where he said that April May, acted independently? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the law, Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you can cross-examine. Alright, look at this. Do you have proof? Miss April knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation, and this proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Was it really you that went into those stuffs, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fan & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Esworth, he's already run a check on those prints. That's true, it is Mr. White. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fan & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. Yeah, and a detective agency. A detective agency. Yeah, sure. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it was made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tis tis, I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time's come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. What? Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. What the fuck? Huh? Mia? What just happened? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Wow, you're finally awake. Gak. Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What is happening? Why is he hallucinating? You're Maya? What? It's older Maya is Mia? I'm so confused. Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's why I came to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Aha! There you have it. Interesting. Force projection ghost, obviously. I mean, that's basically what's happening. I was not really expecting it. How could I be expecting fucking force ghost powers in in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? That was the furthest thing from my mind, was literal supernatural things happening. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought the stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. And court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. No, you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Receipt updated in the court record. What if we had just, like, randomly presented this at the right thing? Obviously, like, wouldn't it work, right? September 9th, 16 p.m. District Courtroom number 1. You know, Ace Attorney, a grounded game with everyday occurrence spirit mediums being possessed by their dead sisters. I know, right? I was definitely not expecting that, even remotely. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. It's so strange. You don't really, like, think about it. Is Phoenix Wright built as fuck? He looks like he's got, like, really broad shoulders and, like, really, like, wide body. Like, homie looks like he lifts. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. It's the art style plus the suit, I think? Yeah, I think so. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you. This is the last time, and I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has known, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Okay, why would you do that if you're Edgeworth? It was not the last time I'll ask him. True, that's also very true. There's no way that's going to be the case. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Well, hi, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, could you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why? That's the day before the murder. Everyone shook. It's so over the top, I love it. Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Miss Fay-in-law co-offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree with you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. And that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Oh, we still going. What? No, we can run his way out of this one. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There we go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. Need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry. isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone was going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. We need to ascertain a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Objection denied. What? Completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. Oh, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. After Maria showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Damn. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Yeah? What's this? If I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. White. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. What if we just pick something else, huh? The man had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! She literally just handed us a list of names of all the people that he had killed. Like, damn. And we're just torturing him? Please stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White. Admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. No one in this fucking room has any idea what the fuck is going on. I confess, I confess. I did it, I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Why is it? Case closed, Your Honor. Why did that happen without me clicking through it? It just happened. Oh, I see no reason to continue this trial. I love this judge. This judge is, like, not a human. When people tell this judge to do things, he just does it. He's just like, oh, okay, I guess so. Alright. You're guilty. Or, I guess so. I guess that makes sense. You're innocent. It's like, what? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only he knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Not guilty. The dramatic not guilty. With the confetti. I forgot about the confetti. It's so silly. That is all. This court is adjourned. .24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lamy number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Yeah, I was like, what? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. What? That's ominous. Chief. Yeah, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia. 9:02 p.m. Banco offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, yeah? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? This seems familiar. Yeah? Wahaha, you should see your face. Yeah, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help you with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Oh. And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, though. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, right? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Aww, look at that. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay. Burgers. We're getting burgers. The end. Hell yeah. Turnabout Samurai? Oh, look at that guy in the top right. What the fuck? Yes. I guess we can just, like, go back to this. We're never gonna go back, right? Graw, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. What is this? The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. What the fuck is going on? See you in hell, evil magistrate. What a name. Whoa. Graw. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. What? Damn, they changed the name for sure. So this is like a month later, right? Just over a month later. 5:31 p.m. That rock. See you in hell, evil magistrate. What kind of a name is Evil Magistrate? It's so on the nose. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? One second, let me grab a lozenge here. What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Damn. Is there no hide the box button? I need a hide the box button. Steel Samurai. I like that he's just got like regular gloves on in like a bodysuit. Like it's very clearly clothing and not metal. It's very funny. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? How old is Maya? Do we know? Hey, I'm only 17. Okay, I guess we do know. She's 17. At 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself, okay. And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Really worried about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. No one ain't paid attention to the Wright Co. Hall offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Have you tried advertising yourself? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bring cellular. It's so funny. It's so funny that they call it a cellular. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes, they're saying that a Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? It's so real, Phoenix. Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it, in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Dang, we don't get a CG background of Phoenix Wright's bedroom. That would be so funny. Watching television. Now, for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Of Neo Old Tokyo. What a name. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Spider was filmed still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This sounds like the Alec Baldwin thing. If you guys remember that from... When was that? A couple of years ago? Where Alec Baldwin, like, on set had, like, shot someone. And they had, like, died. But he was, like, expecting it to be a blank. But, like... Let me double check so I'm not speaking out of my ass. Yeah, it was, during the filming for the movie Rust. He was holding the gun when it discharged. And it had, like, live ammunition in it, which he was not expecting. This is very reminiscent of that. Police believe this was a murder weapon. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring. Beep. Yes, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why is this the phone number? Don't they have a phone? What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. What? What should we do? How can you sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Do they still mention the Gatewater Hotel? I guess we go to the detention center and meet this guy. October 16th, detention center visitors room. Whoa. Who the fuck? Hugh Jackman? What? What's wrong, man? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa. What the fuck, Maya? You can't just be saying that shit. Yes? Something wrong? No. It's getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed too, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. We have Wolverine in the house. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff, wah. He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah, he didn't do it. Alright, Maya. Can we leave now? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Cass had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, and the staff had gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap in his set. They took off his mask, and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead, being expertly skewered by the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. He explained to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in Popular Arcade Show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Damn, Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action sequences until noon. Is that the Steel Samurai spear broken? Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for a rehearsal. Oh, you can see it's like bandaged at the top there. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon in the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Ah, Nick, thanks. Let's go. Only a bit $10 he asked for autographs. So true. Okay. Can we examine this guard again? They always come up for a reason why he doesn't move. It's really funny. Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Old bag. Hey, you there. You went in, you gotta go through me. Old bag. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about that incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something horrible happens and you think you want to go sightseeing. Waste your time like this. Don't you think you've got to do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Yada yada, yada yada. Complaining about young people. Is there a history? Can we see? There's no history we can look at. Text history. They need to add text history. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? 10 years ago now, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim dummy, the evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. He went on the silver screen without it, believe me. Damn! Jesus. The old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. You don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to be passed by me. Only one person went by between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. That person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room. I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. He was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. What kind of person was Jackhammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jackhammer will live on in the hearts of many as the ultimate action hero. He was simply Dash Knight in this Dynamite Samurai series. The Dynamite Samurai series. Okay. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He had an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. It's about time for you to be heading home. There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. What's that? You giving it to me? Okay. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. It's not right, Nick. Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. About the security guard at the main gate studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Sure, she's got some nerve. You think you can write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby, but the security letter said she saw you that day. She saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Miss Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? Interesting. Did she see someone, like, in his suit, maybe? In the Steel Samurai suit? Says we've already asked about it, though. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Hey, no touching. Okay. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Hmm? Yes, I recognize that bold, childish scrawl. God, she hates him. Powers request given to the security lady. I think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left of here, toward the studios. No going to the right. It's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Wait, what? Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go. 50 cents. Wait, what? It says to the left of here is... This doesn't make any sense. What? Can you guys see it? You guys can see my cursor, right? Can you guys see my cursor? They said that to the left was the studios and to the right was the employee area. Which means that you would have to be facing the main gate from this direction? But if that's the case, like... What is going on here? To the left is the studios, and to the right is the employee area. That means you would have to be here, which is inside the area. What? Are we standing at this gate? But even then, to the right would be the main gate, not the employee area. I'm like, so confused. That means the employee area is just like open to the public? What's behind this main gate? Whatever, we're just gonna go to Studio 1. I'm not gonna think about it. What is happening? Studio 1 that way, Studio 2 this way. Where's the gate that was mentioned? Like, look at this. Court record. We're at the intersection. There should be a gate, like, right where we're standing. But there's just a giant welcome sign? Oh, whatever. Hey! Oh, yeah, it's Detective Come 2. Are you that murderer from the other day? Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Huh? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Do you guys hear the birds? What the fuck is with the birds? So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Damn. Might let him know how it is. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Detective Gumshoe is a dog. He's literally like a bulldog. He's very, very puppy-coated. He's just like instantly depressed by like the slightest insult. He's like super, super headstrong. Homie is just very dog-coated. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. You can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. See, instantly getting his groove back. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. So how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need a little bit more indirect with your question? Right, so, Detective, I'm fit to take a look at what you got. What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death on the 15th at 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a large spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered the studio approximately 1 p.m. That time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate. If that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my dad, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Oh, lordy. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate, you mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no, Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho ho. I'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Can we ask about the photo? What the fuck is going on here? The studio mascot. Is a monkey of some kind? But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's only a sign in his hand, right? Studio 1 left, Studio 2. Kinda busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took down a tree with it too. Looks like a tree fell out on the path. Oh yeah, that way's kinda dangerous, you can stay out, pal. Nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... immediately hurt. Security camera takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data. You can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Wow, damn. This is the studio where they found Jack Cameron's body. Let's go ahead and check it out. Hey, it's locked. It's like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense they wouldn't want to keep the non-employees out. How the fuck are we supposed to get in? What? I guess let's go back to the main gate. Let's see if we can't get the camera information, I guess. Nick, look, that security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need any teeth to chew them. What the fuck? She has teeth. She literally has teeth. Hey you, well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving me that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Can we ask for the photo? Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Hmm? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Oh, the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it took the picture too. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. Guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. Murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I saw go through between here and 1 hour or so. He's not the one who did it. I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Gahaha, good one, Sonny. So victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes, he turned the brightest back in the day. Gangster like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Wait, we can go to the employee area? Weren't we specifically told we weren't allowed to go there? Okay, I guess we're going here now. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Cola, candy, gifts, gum. So normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Hey look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Also, they keep it in a film studio. The remains of yesterday's lunch were scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have second stomach just for steaks. As someone who had steak today, based. What? Windows to the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see what's inside. I mean, can we just head in? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? What? You're just gonna steal from him? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear, and that's the murder weapon. For real. Oh, we can slide. I forgot about sliding. Oh, that's the T-bone steak thing. It's like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes going easier. It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? No, they cycle to get places. Phoenix, right? Fun fact: my senior design project was about electric-powered bicycles. The half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. I mean, this open grate is very suspicious, so we'll do it last. Oh, there is nothing else. Okay. Metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit here, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. That's very suspicious. How do I... There we go. Powers' dressing room. This is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. Hi, FTV. Hi, how are you? Or Cosmic, I should say. Hi, Cosmic. Hi. How is your early morning going? Or your late evening? I hope you're doing well. I presume I missed a stream, but I'm doing well. I mean, you haven't missed any Phoenix, right, other than what we've done today. We've been playing for like an hour and a half. But we streamed on Monday. We played Blueprints, and last Thursday we played Sekiro. My sick with fever 2 a.m. So real. I hope you're doing okay. I'm glad you're doing well though. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near this crime scene. He's telling the truth for his sake. Well, there's clearly bedding here. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Some regular suits in among the costume here. These must be his own clothes. Made it through all of that turnaround sisters just today. That's pretty impressive. It was about half and half. Last week, we did the April-May section of the trial. And today we did the red-white section of the trial. And now we're doing, like, this investigation. I left before April, May last time. I forgot. You're good. Don't worry. It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Damn, Phoenix. I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. The Steel Samurai theme is your ringtone? Oh, that's awesome. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow it. Okay. So that gives us access to Studio 1. Some tea and cookies. A separate stomach for sweets, and a separate stomach for steaks. How many stomachs does this girl have? Stop that. I'm part of the thief in training, for sure. Okay. The drain is still off. So I didn't say, but Maya is my favorite character in fiction. Maya is very silly. I like her. Is a top tier sidekick? Yeah. Let's go to... Is that Studio 1? I guess we examine the gate now? And this Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. He's way too happy for someone visiting the scene of a crime. Okay. Damn. They got chalk lines and everything. What is it? She's at a crime scene, Phoenix. What do you mean, what is it? Real qual all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Norisvastrada, evil magistrate, did die here, and the seal samurai killed him. Murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Why is this ladder here? Look, a ladder. It's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions. What? What does that even mean? Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Ah, I'm sorry. My partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. Just saying, it's a stepladder. Definitely a stepladder. What? I mean, sure. Am I supposed to be going, stepladder? Help me out of the washing machine. Penny. I missed what she said. No. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Bell Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WPO Will Powers. WP, I get it. Don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? Never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. So we can trap back down for the shade. This must used to be in these established. Of course, that's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Hey, look, this is the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped and started filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Hey, Nick, action. He should not be here. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? What's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? The lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. They outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. That's why it was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. That's why the head part looks like a helmet. So I expected a spear shadow and leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. It's actually a good point. We can't slide in here. Let's talk to Penny. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant. Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. What is Old Bag doing here? In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And I saw WP go into his dressing room. I didn't see either of them after that. You know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. And it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. You even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Maybe someone had come in here. Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. What do you mean, I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony? That's all fucking Red White was talking about. He was like, I think I saw the glass plant thing, whatever. Well, Red White was blackmailing outright untrustworthy. Yeah, he's very scummy. What, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Sword only had to wait because he was probably holding everyone in the palm of his hands. Which is very strange because he was so, like, sheepish during the trial. As soon as, like, you point out one thing, he was immediately just, like, he, like, immediately folded. Like, he had zero bravado after that. Very much a dish it out but can't take it kind of guy? Yeah. What? I saw this suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness say who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Hey, alright, you better tell me quick, you spite-haired cretin. Someone's complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her, she's not even a full-time employee. The youngins are like that nowadays, right? I'm not gonna read all this. My, you snitch? I know, right? I'll make this our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Don't mind me. Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. What's with the bird chirping here? So silly. Yeah, maybe. What? Of course we're trying it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? The date of the murder. What about people who were here before 1? Like, none of this is taking into account the fact that someone might have been here before 1 p.m. Like, say they were hanging out in, like, fucking Studio 2. They showed up at, like, 8 a.m., you know? And they were hanging out around the corner. Until Hammer was alone. It's 3:07. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is not Will Powers. Like, immediately you can tell. The pants are dragging. How could it be Will Powers? Like, does he not fit in this costume? Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. Will Powers' way he snapped both his legs in half for the photo? True. I don't know, imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Well, that security guard lady in her place with this. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. You're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, could you be the next evil magistrate? Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Realism right there? Literally true. I was just sick, so are we done for the day? Are we? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. No? What? Is that it? Okay. I was expecting a bit more. But, like, there's so much that we haven't explored there. We haven't explored anything about Studio 2. We didn't do anything with that, like, duct. You know, people breaking into the employee area. Okay. Whatever. October 18th, 10 a.m. So this is a couple days later. Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Oh, it's Edgeworth again. Not Four Eyes, or whatever the fuck that guy's name was. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Bluebill Studios. It is possible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact. I see, very well. I'd like to move on to some testimony. Why do we never get an opening statement? What the fuck is up with that? Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Edgeworth, my boy. Alright, I'll call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, you would briefly describe this case to the court? Yes, sir, I'll explain here. With this guide map here. Oh, the layout that does not make sense. This here is the employee area. Actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. Security lady works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there's a gate here, see? Again, that's not a gate, that's just an archway. At this point in the trial, Phoenix has really nothing to say in an opening statement. He really is just winging it. You still get an opening statement. It doesn't matter. I mean, Edward didn't say jack shit in his opening statement. He just said, the defendant's guilty. We're gonna prove it. We could just as easily say, the defendant's not guilty. We're gonna prove it. Like... I mean, you also can't update autopsy reports. True! And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. And then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. To say the rehearsal was cancelled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. What if someone went before 1 p.m.? Between noon and 1, there's still an hour gap there. Samurai secret found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No, I'm good. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. That question is, what does the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Voluminous, declare her name. What? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? Oh my god. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Oh my god. Your name, please. Edgeworth. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag, damn. Just call me Grandma. That's practically my name when I was... Oh my god. Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. Witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone had to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. Begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Damn. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of the had been doing a run-through there since morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyways, when I got to the guard station. It's at the main gate from then until 5. And the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Okay, so the gate was locked, so she didn't say that at all. But, so she locked the gate and watched the rehearsal in the morning. Oh my god. Did I see poor old Hammer? No, he'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. It was Powers. Okay, I think we do this here. Let me get this straight, old bag. I mean Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? You're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? Other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. This old bag? Is this the Mr. Powers you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? I'm complaining to see this Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. Who Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag. However, you do not have any proof that the person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Oh my god. Prosecutor would like to ask the witness. Please make known all information in your position ahead of time. I was always to know that everyone would be so nosy. You should be able. What? It's a fucking court, lady. Of course, people are gonna be nosy and careful about the facts. It's a court. I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old windbag has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Let's talk about this. He broke a pop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. The murder weapon? Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Mr. Powers had ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to the dressing room to rest up after lunch. Less than that. Anyway, he started dragging his foot when he walked. See? And you didn't trust me, Whippersnapper. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. Anyone can drag their leg. What? Anyone can just drag their leg to make it look like there's something. I think he's supposed to use that. You would help them make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Okay. Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know anything about Power's ankle. I want to press this for no reason. Okay, let me look at the trial, like the stuff I have. What? I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where's the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. You're sure? Hold it right there. We keep talking about possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nor in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. That's a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. I have to consider that possibility also. Hold this a little finger wag. It's so sassy. Now allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh, there's more? Why was this not earlier? The time before Hammer's death was 2:30. True? The only person I saw go through the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. It would be the Steel Samurai who did it. That's right, you. So this has to do with, like, the photo number 2 thing, right? What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Everyone was at the employee area before that. I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? And I passed by the witness. That's right, Sonny. Let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to. Oh. It's just those things. Okay, do we do it here? Here? Let's do it here. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. So it was taken by the camera at the main gate studios. Okay, I think we got it right. It's 3, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes through by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway, it's also true that a computer in the guard station records all security cam data. You know, if we wouldn't if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. A very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back are the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. You would know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? Computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be number 1 if it was the only photo? Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. There's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera by the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what that means either. Some help you are, you're a whippersnapper too. Oh my god. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right, I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? God. Oh yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Oh my god. Why the fuck why does this happen in this game? No witness ever tells the full story from the get-go. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing one photo that day. His old bag. This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? I can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? Oh my god. What was that a photo of? Who the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. The information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. Always hanging about. When was there that day? Wait a second, didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in? Those were your words. Well, you must know there's a drain that goes to the employee area. The gate has been loose for a while. Leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you, they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. Saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in the 2nd or 3rd grade. Yes, what we see is typed there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. So I erased the data. First off, let me just say, if you are ever in charge of keeping any amount of data for any reason, don't delete it. Why would you do that? And the boy was there that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. Old person logic for real, for real. And no forgetting vital information this time. Old bag would make an amazing accidental accomplice to a crime. He literally just, like, is one. Mr. Powers, yes? Tell me straight. Are you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. So who is in the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume were off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I can't imagine anyone will want to steal a samurai. What? People would definitely want to steal it. It doesn't look good. You're only likely suspect right now. Hey, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. Start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. I'm not optimistic at all. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Court will now reconvene. This charger will present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter. Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the stories was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. There's still no one else who could have committed this crime. Call for a guilty for the defendant, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind. However, this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Let's save. That's pretty close to an opening statement. I mean, it's as close as we're gonna get. I mean, the only other person who would have been there would have been, like, the assistant, Penny, right? Because, in theory, she could have stolen the suit and, like, worn it. Love being able to see you leaning back in your chair by your model tricking it. Yeah. It's very funny. The assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. He stole it, and in doing so, he became the Steel Samurai. If you're serious, you got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Oh, she didn't know about the ankle? Oh my god, let me save scum. Don't mind me. I mean, who else could it have been? I don't know. Who? Since Samurai Dragon's leg in this picture, that means whoever is in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they've been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer. The security lady owned bag. Sure, I guess. Old bag, that's Miss Old Bag to you. So Old bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words, she had no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. and slipped in the studio one the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai's costume? She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. This judge is so... He believes literally everything everyone says. Excellent deductive reasoning. Yep, definitely me. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Does the prosecution have an... The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? I love it, he just, like, does not give a shit. So you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. Sure. There is a certain reason that makes power assessment in this case. Can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions as well. Why would I do something that's so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? Doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Jesus. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Isn't nice to the kids and mean to the elders day, whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof. Indeed, and let's see this proof. What? The spear, maybe? Your Honor. Murder weapon is this samurai spear. Very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? That's impossible. I see. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Judge, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windybag. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm just going to stay here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. The fucking music. Everyone's shocked. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. One person we haven't seen here mentioned at all is the director, so I'm guessing it's probably that. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, you see. They told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. You're going to go accusing me, I'm not going to let them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Damn. So, whoever... They're just literally like, hey yo, keep quiet. And she's like, don't worry fam. I will literally just lie at court for you. Your presumption is people already there have been justified at last. I mean, it makes sense. Like, there's so many arguments for it. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Who are these other people is the real question. We're just gonna press on everything. By the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Who? Thank you. Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We could have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. What? Yes, of course there was a Studio 2. Fucking dumbass. What? Go through the gate, all the way to the left. So when did these people... Mr. Wright... Yeah, why? I mean, I have questions, and it's about the fucking photos. Why did the photographs not take pictures of them? They were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. That's literally bribery. I'd like... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Does it count as bribery if he took money and did the thing anyway? I'm pretty sure yes. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. Okay. They were in the studio too. We've learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yeah, as we stand, they have not been questioned. I hold it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Soulbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Edgeworth is fucking pissed. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Why did he not mention that the director and the producer were there? We'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. I have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Figured out just now who was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take pressure off Mr. Powers. I feel kind of sorry for her. She wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Whole trial could have been 2 minutes long with Will Powers just spoke to us. Yeah, it's like classic, you know, no one talking to anyone. Like, Will Powers knew that they were there that day. It would have been so easy for him to mention them. And us to be like, oh, where the fuck were they? Although, it does beg the question, why were they not on the camera? There was a child on the camera. But they also should have been on the camera if they were in Studio 2. If they went from the employee area to Studio 2. So where the fuck was their picture? Speaking of which, where was Jack Hammer's picture? He should also have had a picture. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. There's no time for relaxing, eh? So you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, that. What are we gonna do here then? Let's get to the studios. I want to go ask him why the fuck he didn't tell us. Well, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. Got lucky to tell you the truth. Sorry, but no. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Thank you, Maya. Well, the studio just asked us to keep quiet. You're literally on trial for murder, bro. What? The studio's like, hey, yo, don't tell him we were here. And the guy who is being charged for murder is like, don't worry, fam, I'll take the fall for you. Not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them. In today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? Kids really, really love the Sam Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Oh. Right, now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. You have an entire stomach for sweets. What do you mean? It's been turned off for the day. Let's start with the employee area. We'll work our way to Studio 2. Look, it's the assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Oh ho ho, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Someone's assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right, just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. You'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. See you later, then. Look for your investigation. Why are these still here? Why do they keep pointing out about the fucking steak? Wait, what? You know what? Fuck it. Maybe the boy will come back. I mean, that's not how that works, but sure. But we did take that card key. Okay. Let's go into the dressing room real quick. I wonder what the planet room is doing. Yeah. What was he planning on doing? Or they, I guess. I don't know that it was a guy. It looked like it was really... Is there anything else that we can look at here? Supermarket tabloids? Oh my god. Is there anything else? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative gourd fashion thing. Can you believe it? There's something about the trial today. They said the director and producer were here on the day of the murder. Oh, sorry, I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. They were trying to protect the director? Or the producer, really. Producers are a real star here. He saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer, huh? You kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. I see old Lindbergh's eyes flash when she sees him. He has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Okay. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. Studio 2, we heard the trial today? It was down that path to the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Yeah, the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Alright. Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek. What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. Let's go in. Not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. Probably one of the guard station. What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it, if they'll let us. Before we do that, let's examine everything. A light van for moving equipment around staff. Looks like it runs just fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if we had a license. He doesn't have a driver's license? Look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge? Oh my god. The incinerator. Apparently they just put an in. It's already covered in a suit. They must not... So what? A disposal for... I don't think it's that uncommon in Japan. I mean, it's probably not, but this is in California, supposedly. Oh, Lordy. If you don't drive to/for work, then don't bother, yeah. Japanifornia. True. Has no one checked this incinerator for, like, we just looked at it, but, like, clearly they could have just disposed of the Steel Samurai thing in here. It's like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left from the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What are the steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. Something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. There's some flowers here. Oh, so pretty. I'm gonna carry these. That fence looks dangerous. One of these is bent for some reason. How do I get a key? Security guards go to the station. I can see the computer in this game. Please don't touch anything, man. Security lady would know. Maybe next time? What do you mean maybe next time? Where else are we gonna go? Can we not ask? Why can't we just ask her for the key? Am I missing something here? I mean, let's go inside Studio 1, see if anything's changed. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else now. I mean, I don't know where else we're gonna go. Missing something? It's the same dialogue. We can't talk to old bag. Okay, we can't talk about the... That's not asking for... Hi, BB! Hi! How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Hi! How's it going? How was, How's life? Are you doing okay? Do you want a blue wrench? Would you like the blue? Everyone, if you don't know BB, BB is great. She streams as well. Let me do one of these. Copy link address. I'm great. I'm sleepy. I mean, you are a tiger. You do sleep 16 hours a day. Please go follow and support BB. We're playing some Phoenix Wright. Okay, you are blue now. Speaking of, Aki, did you want... You're not on... Like, I haven't said anything because you're not on your actual, like, streaming account. But if you want blue too, you can have it. Since you do stream, it's just... You don't, like, advertise here, but I want to advertise you. Can I advertise you? Here, why don't I just do this? I don't really care, probably not on this account. You're blue now, that's my attack. True. I have to lurk mostly, but I've always wanted to watch AA. We're a couple cases in. Here, also follow this account. Itagi's main account. That's my attack. You don't know the lore. But basically, I don't know. Have you BB, have you watched this? So, I don't know how to describe this. It's like a super over-the-top anime version of, like, Lawyers. I don't know if you've seen or played through this game. We are currently on the 3rd trial. So, we're in, like, the 3rd act of I don't know how many. I don't know how many trials there will be. And I don't need to know, so if you do know, please don't tell me. But in this trial, it was like a pair of actors. The Steel Samurai, Will Powers, murdered the evil magistrate. What's his name? Jack Hammer. I have a friend who's super into it, but I haven't actually played it. I will catch up on the VODs. Okay, there's only one other stream so far, so... But basically, in this court case, we are trying to, like, defend Will Powers here. Let me just go to the profile. So, this guy, he plays the main role, and this guy was murdered. He plays the main villain, but he was murdered, and you can see here that, like, the murderer, was in the costume of the Steel Samurai, and so they've accused our guy of murder. And he's carrying the murder weapon, which is the spear. Time of death. So, but we just learned that, like, they said that this woman, who's the director, like the assistant, was on set, and then the 2 actors were on set, and then the security lady was here. But there was also a director and producer on set, and we just learned about that. So we're trying to track down the producer, and the director, and we think that they're over here in Studio 2. But we can't get inside. Like, the key is in the security station, and the lady at the front desk won't let us into, like, she won't give us the key. So we're trying to figure out how to give her the key, like, do the thing. Talking of over-the-top anime versions, this was adapted into an anime. Objection: summon tornadoes. Very funny. I mean, we could still ask the assistant because we want to get her away from here anyways, right? Maybe that's what we need then? No. I thought the boy was gonna come in through here and we could. Hmm. Oh my god. What the fuck? I guess we're supposed to go in here. What the fuck? Who are you dudes? LMAO. Prepare for food poisoning? Oh, what? Who is this? What the fuck? Wait, you first. Who are you? I forgot about the lead speak? Yeah, I'm like, what is happening? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. The fucking lead speak? Who is this person? Why does this person have, like, such ugly bastard vibes? How can you not know the great salmonella? Salmonella! I guess that means, that explains the prepare for food poisoning. It's exactly what they are. I make the leak shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC, read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Raffle. Oh my god. What is it? You know, on closer inspection... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why? Oh, his tongue. Oh no. Somebody had to animate this, true. Rengoku's meowing. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, Rengoku. My brother is here, and so my brother is taking care of Rengoku while I'm streaming. But my brother's in the shower, and Rengoku's food was not in the middle of his bowl, so of course he came meowing for me to put it in the middle of his bowl. Because my brother was unavailable. Classic Rengoku. I love him. He's so cute. This guy, however, not cute. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rock soars? Rock soars. Drool. What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Why are his hands like that? His hands are just like... Oh my god. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun pant. You triggered my critical powers. Creative powers. It's coming to me. Actual prehistoric Gooner. Literally true. Thank God the hands are animated. Yeah. This is, like, the most... I don't know. I can't. It's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Oh my god. Pink Princess? She's purple. Why it's gotta be Little Old Tokyo? I can have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo. Oh my god. We really need to talk about cool. So who is this? The director then? You notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? I know who you dudes are. Security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Frowny face. He has a frowny face in his text. In his dialogue text. Oh my god. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food. How did you say that with your mouth? So true. He's just powerful like that, I guess. Like, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time at was estimated 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. So this is the director. The other producer was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills. All the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. We had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 the whole time. Who exactly are these peakwigs people keep mentioning? Well, a boss over the network and some sponsors, and a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Age or tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately, they're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'll be reliable witnesses. I mean, this is the only other person who would know about... This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Why are you staring at me? This guy is such a fucking creep. I mean, is there anything else to talk to him about? What is he doing here? I mean, I guess that's it. Oh, yep. There's old bag. Aha! You again! Eek. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare samurai steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a gigantic suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult, and you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with their lips sealed. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Oomph. This lady's too much. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think he's losing it. Oh, that kid you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Okay. Security guard station. I can see the community. Hey, no touching. Oh, we still can't get in there? I guess let's go this way. Let's go to the employee arena, actually. Oh, it's the kid. Okay. That was kind of unexpected. Hey! Hey, wait! They came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddio. What's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand him eyes. It's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Cody Hackins, okay. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha, haha, you can't fool me. Okay, then what about the last lines? What's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? I cannot figure out for the life of me what is. I assume it has to do with his last name, Hackins. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddio. Watch it. So you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you losers. Wait, let me go. He's gone. Something fell off the table when he bumped his way in. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. He saw everything. With the T-bone steaks. Interesting. Huh? Where's that old lady doing back? Out of her to leave her post. Hey. Stop, whippersnapper. Sounds like he's chasing after that boy, Natch. Okay, we're gonna take this opportunity. Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Now let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it. It says trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yep. You bet your ass we will. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. Well, you first. Not that eager. Yeah. Trailer. Samurai Summer, The Singing Samurai, Dynamite Samurai. I take it this is D. Vasquez. Eek. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers in them. I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez. The producer. She's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you about the day of the murder? I need to read it. What? We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. It says, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Well, the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Suppose I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Wait. Yes? See Manila give him this. How do you have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Okay. We're still gonna examine this room. Looks like they were designing a set to use to show for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures, how much the set costs. And they spend that much money on those sets. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god, that movie was the best. So a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer. Huh. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. The poster's quite old. It's been years since I saw that show. It was one of the typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. So they had that meeting. There are documents and papers. Is there anything in the trash can? The studio has an niche? Nah. What? No. No way. They're very, very varied. Okay, I mean, I guess we go talk to Salmonella. Why is he in the dressing room, though? Why is this guy in the dressing room? Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Might be quicker just looking all the places where he's like to have been. What? Why isn't it for him to be out of containment for... Where would he have been? Hey, Nick. What now? Snacks, there's twice as much before. Ah, I ate them. They're past their expiration date anyway. Is there anything that we missed out here? Maybe in, like, Studio 1? I got the Santa Crown. Let's find what we need to get out of here. And it's like this. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. Oh yeah, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! That's it. Found the script. Okay. It's back to the old dialogue. Interesting. Okay. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you alone. What's the big idea? Who do you think you're talking to anyway? And who do you even know who you are? Powers the lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... What I know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? Saw Mr. Monkey on your way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? Monkey with a broken head. Oh right, that. The head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Pete? One of this trailer was stuck here until the path was clear. I mean, you could just walk around it. But sure, it's a video game I am familiar with. Video games not being able to walk out of the invisible the invisible walls, preventing you from walking the path. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. Crane came just after 3 to move the head. Called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they can corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? And you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. I wasn't broken and announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. That's right. His path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in studio at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There's anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. Good night, Cosmic. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna be finishing up here soon anyways. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you. Mia is back? That's crazy. What is causing her to be here this time? Last time it was because we were, like, losing the trial? What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. I has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right, oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. No way am I telling you losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. Sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we could go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay. Puff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, puff. What's wrong? Huff, puff, huff, puff. Whippersnapper. He's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like he has had luck in catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. Hostage? Alright, what a violent old lady. Oh, we just have Mia here. He dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. So he might talk to us if we gave him that. Well, no, I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might want to trade with her? Do we have something we might want to trade with her? Oh, this? This old bag? I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Okay, just be sure to give it back. No? What could we possibly have to trade with her? Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, card key for Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. I have your own card? Studio 1 isn't my turf. So let me borrow it then. Why don't you let her borrow it? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even, deal? What's this, a Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. Here is pretty important to him, though. Thank you, I may have a use for this. Right, I'm off. Okay. Probably find the boy here. Yeah. Hey. Hey you, wait a second. Phoenix was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. He ran into the dressing room. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she? What? What just happened? She have like fucking mind control powers now too? Hey there, would you mind helping us out, please? I'm Cody. Hello Cody, I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? What? Phoenix, you can take it from here. Samurai's so cool, I think he's on the bomb. Ha, what would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know nothing. Okay. The bomb. What? Cody, this looks familiar. Hey, my UR. You are? Huh? You are, you know, like ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. And for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Guess what, kid? I don't give a fuck. And for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do these teaching skills in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After all the trouble I went through all that trouble. I want to try and find me a really rare card. They teach them capitalism. So true. Ultra rare premium cards are way richer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare, why does it feel we're talking about stakes? Okay. So we... what? Gotta find the elite hacksaws man? Let's check if he's in Studio 2. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes, the, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Is she even saying the person as before? So, she is manifesting as Mia, like, physically as well. Like, that's not just our view to differentiate us as the player. It's literally also physically happening to her body. Cool. Oh, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. You seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. Security leader was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she collapsed. Of course he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old one back doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist at the guard station. All the posters on the wall here of Mr. Hammer? Yes, it's really terrible loss for the studios. His popularity had been raiding recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened to Hammer? I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Are you familiar with cards? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. One card away from a complete set. Complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait. That's it, that's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. She's a collector. Please, I beg you, trade with me. So silly. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. I'll even give you an ultra rare premium card. Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see he's desperate? Of course, we trade. Really? Thanks, then this is for you. A URP. There she goes. Okay. Well, we also learned a valuable piece of information, right? That something happened to Jackhammer recently as well. Anyways. God, all this moving. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. It's so funny. These two could have just met in happenstance and traded without us, but... okay. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. That's why he's brandishing his sword. It's angrily. Right, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate's boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP giving to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. Know something that could help us. We can have him take the stand tomorrow. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Oh well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. You like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade school. You like him too, don't you? Yeah, I am Lord Steel. So what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks tough, but he's gentle as a kitten. His fighting skills? Yeah, Wazam. Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicists. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands his final blow. Wazam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. This is very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? They probably caught them in the act. You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. The album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera, so I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. So the murder is probably happening in this thing, right? You need to ask something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I kinda got lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He uses Samurai Spear just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Yeah? Yes, I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. The only person left who could have been is Will Powers. To admit it, it's kind of a shock. If you put this point on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Let's leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. Oh my god, Detective Gumshoe is listening in. Eavesdropping. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son, you've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I mean, sure, I guess. Why not? That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. See you in court then. Great, thanks, Mia. See you soon. Okay. So we've learned nothing, and given our opponent great evidence. Cool. Well, in that case, I think that's where we're going to call it. Alright. Well, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all a ton. We will continue Turnabout Samurai tomorrow. I have no idea what we're gonna do though. We're gonna have to listen to the testimonies and see what goes on, because like, it's very clear whoever was in the samurai suit murdered him. It's just a matter of who did it. I'm pretty sure that someone just stole the suit, walked over there, murdered him tomorrow. What? Did I say tomorrow? I apologize. I'm just next time. I'm in next time. Ugh. Sorry, I am EP. I have gotten to the point where I'm EP. I thought you meant next week. I don't know. I don't know what I said. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, lordy. I was a little confused when I said tomorrow. Sorry. I'm sorry. But we will find out next time. I mean, we're just gonna have to, like, do the thing, right? We're just gonna have to figure it out in court. There is nothing else that we can do. So, like, whatever. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I mean, it's possible Will Powers did it, but I don't, like, there's no way that he did it, because, like, that's the whole point of the series, is that we are defending innocent people. Although, I do wonder if there will ever come a case where we, like, know that we're defending the murderer, and how Phoenix Wright approaches that. But it's very well possible that someone just stole the suit, walked over there, murdered him, and then went to Studio 2. Like, they say the thing was blocked, but, like, who cares? And incinerated the thing. The crucial thing that we're missing is, like, the sleeping pills, right? Someone took sleeping pills. It's possible someone drugged all the T-bone steaks, for example, and there's no proof of that. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. I will see you guys on Thursday for more Sekiro. I'm very, very excited to do that. We're going to be starting with the boss fight, so it's going to be tough. But we'll figure it out. Until then, I hope you all have a good day. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you all sleep well. Good night, good night, good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.